Project 774.
Asiwaju is the man Nigeria needs.
Project 774.
Support Asiwaju, the nation builder.
Smarting from the crushing defeat in Osun State governorship election, members of the All Progressive Party may have reviewed their strategy in their bid to intensify efforts at delivering the presidential candidate of their party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, come 2023 general elections. In its renewed efforts to deepen and strengthen its campaigns to the grassroots, a political group launched Project 774 initiative for Tinubu-Shettima with the sole aim of reaching the grassroots. The group said Osun State governorship elections was an eye-opener and that lessons have been learned. It said Project 774 initiative would leave no stone unturned in making sure the Asiwaju for 2023 presidency becomes a reality. Speaking during a strategic and action plan review session yesterday in Abuja, the group said it has perfected a roadmap to reach all the polling units across the country with Project 774 initiative to ensure the emergence of Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Senator Shettima as president and vice president come 2023. The convener, Honorable A.B. Ahmed, said as a group of like minds ready to return Nigeria to a place of pride, they have activated their political supports in the 36 states and Federal Capital Territory.
Project 774 is the sole idea of all of us who wish and dream to see a better Nigeria. A country where a child of nobody will rise to become somebody without knowing anybody or the assistance of anybody. These and the aforementioned are the main reasons why we think and believe that His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu can turn around the table for the betterment of future generations. Today, we can tentatively and proudly say that no any other support group has a grassroots-based and willing to be all-inclusive like Project 774. We designed it in such a way that will allow the grassroots politicians own the project, vis-a-vis the local government chairmen and other coordinators that are not elected under the platform of APC.
For distinguished Senator Dr. Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi, Deputy Chief Whip of the 9th Senate, representing Niger North Senatorial Zone, the choice of Tinubu and Shettima was a masterstroke because of the achievements and records of smooth succession arrangements and the governance of various states. He said the choice of Shettima from a zone ravaged by Boko Haram terrorists was an indication of the Tinubu-Shettima candidacy to end insurgency in the country. He also noted that the achievements of Shettima as Borno governor were they were all for to see in spite of devastating effects of Boko Haram insurgents.
Progress. APC. Progress. APC. Personalities here have certain things in common. They all led their state at the most difficult times. And yet they were able to navigate their state out of that difficult time, handed over to a good captain, who not just only continued the journey, but was able to further stabilize the situation, handed over to another good captain, and the journey had continued up to now. It's easy for people to, rain abuses at people who have succeeded, out of envy, out of jealousy, and the like. But the reality is that if you know Lagos, at the beginning of this dispensation, when Asiwaju came on board, and the subsequent developments that they'll be able to achieve as a result of a common vision, then you can understand the things people are saying. Some of the young minds who are saying this today need to be reminded that the beauty of what they are getting today and their creativity is because somebody has done some dirty work to remove the impediments that will have made it impossible for them to sit down and think. Because all along Nigerians have had brilliant minds, but you can't achieve anything when the environment is not ripe. And I think the environment that has been created in Lagos today is such that everybody is enjoying that environment. Creativity has gone up, and that is exactly what the legacy of the man of the moment is talking about. The same thing, ditto for distinguished Senator Tinubu-Shettima, also came on board at the height of the Boko Haram crisis, when bombs were just being detonated almost every day. My mother-in-law is Maiduguri, so we are also active participants or observers of the event. Sometimes you will call while you are talking, you will just hear a loud sound. They will tell you they detonated another bomb. Those things are gone now.
Other speakers at the event said Project 774 is a grassroots political support group, national spread, and with a mandate to support and work for the actualization of Tinubu-Shettima's presidency in a forthcoming general election. According to him, Tinubu's knowledge of the economy and Shettima's banking knowledge will go a long way in propelling the country to economic prosperity.
Today being Monday, I think it was not a mistake to choose as a day for us to meet, where issues as regards 774 shall be discussed and to give a way out. And as God will have it, with the recent election in Osun, that have given us an added advantage in the realm of our discussions as to how we can get out of the woes of a sinking ship. For sure, for this to happen is a clear testimony that we are the beloved party of God.
An analysis of the trend of things in our party, we cannot shy away from the fact that there are plenty challenges before the general elections. We identify some of these challenges and then the way forward. In the course of our discussion, I think a formal report will be sent to you by the convener on some of the issues that were identified for short-term measures, medium-term measures, as well as long-term measures in ameliorating some of these hydra-headed challenges before our great party.
And all of us will agree with me that the very essence of political parties is to win election and form government. The point has been made here this morning that what happened 2 days ago in Osun is a wake-up call for all of us, particularly the party in power at the center. The election has been won and lost. Are there lessons therefrom? And the answer is yes, especially for us APC, for us Project 774, projecting our principal to be the next president of this nation.
So we say to ourselves, usually they say it goes, knowledge is power. And they say power is wealth. But in Project 774, we say information is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Then power is wealth. So that is to say, everything we say here, we're going to be putting every mechanism in place to ensure that we pass it out to our leaders and every member of the public. When you look at Osun, if you want to start looking at analysis, the reasons why we failed, which I'm not going to repeat what he said, one of the major reasons is also that who can you hold responsible now? Who can you hold responsible? So it goes a long way to say that having to give the local government chairman, especially the APC states, is sense of belonging and a task. You charge them to perform. So you hold them responsible if they fail in their various local governments.
The message 774 is intended to go towards the 774 local governments in Nigeria. In other places, it's as good as done. But in other places, efforts have to be made seriously to ensure that we get to where we should be. The target is going to be at the various polling units. a lot of issues will come up. By the time we give 2-3 ideas, and they're taken very seriously, we want to believe that we'll be good to go.
Project 774.
Aṣíwájú demand the cap fit.